Man, I can I can honestly say right now, Bill Haney is a genius promoter. He's a genius at promoting. I know he got the guy Cunningham and a few other fighters. He should have more fighters because if you want to become a big star, I believe Bill Haney know the formula to making a star because he have turned his son into a star. I was I was arguing with this one kid, not arguing, but I was having a boxing conversation with this one kid about Devin Haney and this Gary Russell shit. This shit done took over a lot of people's brains, minds, and shit. This motherfucker actually called Devin Haney the great Devin Haney. I asked him, I said, yo, what is your definition of greatness? What is your definition of greatness, man? I said, so many. I said, did you see Devin Haney last fight against that tall Spanish kid, man? I said, did you see that kid? Devin makes a lot of mistakes. Devin had problems setting up his offense. All his offense is off of speed. All his offense is off of beating you to the punch. And at a very high level, you can't just use your reflexes and your speed to get off punches. You have to be able to create your offense. You have to be able to set traps. And these set traps to get off your punches with your footwork, your lead hand, your feints, your probes, your jabs, and different ways of setting traps. Your head movement, all kind of ways of setting traps. But you just can't use right now. Devin is doing he's beating all his fights off of reflexes and his speed. He gonna have to make drastic changes in that to beat Gary Russell. You just can't use speed and speed and reflexes to beat Gary Russell. Gary Russell has seen all that shit he do. He done seen all that shit. And people size or he's 135. He's a big 135. Boxing is a game of skills and inches. Little things mean a lot. When you know every people is underestimating. Okay, he got the reach. He got the reach. Devin Haney got the reach. He got the long jab. He's bigger. He's stronger. But y'all underestimating Gary Russell footwork, combination, his jab, his commitment to touching people to the body. Every time, every time Devin take every time they get in, he gonna touch Devin to that body. He gonna touch Devin to that body. And Devin is still he still make all them little tiny mistakes with his placement of his guard, his hands down. He gonna get cooked with that right hook, and he's not gonna see it coming. And there's gonna be like 3, 4 more shots. He gonna be getting pieced up in there. And Gary footwork and angles, he's gonna be out of place a lot. He's gonna be getting hit a lot. He's gonna get confused a lot in there. He's gonna get. I know Mickey Bay cannot patch up all these holes in a few months. He tried it. He got a lot of bad habits of having that Mayweather form of trying to be like Mayweather, but not understanding the science behind everything Mayweather do. He do not. You can emulate Mayweather, but you can't emulate his brain, his boxing brain. You can't emulate the boxing brain. And Mayweather can show you a lot of stuff, but if you don't have all the know-how and all the training that Floyd Mayweather brain is not going to work. It's Mayweather brain, boxing brain, and his know-how in his years and years of all that old school training. Devin don't have that. Years and years of old school training, knowing what to do. He just he just a good carbon copy of Floyd Mayweather, but he do not have the skills of Mayweather. Listen to what I'm saying. Devin Haney is a carbon copy, but he's not the real thing yet. Not He have the potentials, but he have a whole lot of holes that need to be patched up, and a lot of he is a lot of those fights that he asked for. I believe he would have lost them. He lucky he didn't take them. He lucky they didn't get made. He would have lost them. I think he would have lost that Robbie Easter fight. If he would have took that fight, he would have lost that Robbie Easter fight. He would have fought Gervonta Davis. He would have lost that fight. He probably would have lost the Lomachenko fight. It's a lot of these fights. The kid got hurt. But divine intervention stepped in. He didn't get these fights. These fights was in the card for him, but he have a good chance of beating Gary Russell with his size and speed and athleticism and his toughness. Of course, he have a chance of beating Gary Russell, but Gary Russell have a bigger chance of his experience, speed, footwork, and knowledge of the game can easy hurt Devin Haney, not beat him. I'm talking about hurt Devin Haney in there with 8 ounce. I'm talking about hurt Devin Haney in there. I don't see this fight going past 11 rounds. I don't know what everybody's saying there of this Devin Haney. I don't see it. I don't see what y'all see. He's a tough kid. He's a good carbon copy of Mayweather, but he's not the goods. Not yet. A lot of people get confused. Y'all need to go back and watch that motherfucking Shakur Stevenson boxing match. He got schooled. He got schooled in there. And he have not changed. I say he was 70%. Say he was on 70% 4 years ago. I say he's 78%. He have got like 8% better than that. He have not got 20% better. He still do the same damn thing. Still set his offense up the same way. All set his offense up with speed. Right now, do y'all see him probing? Do y'all see him right now probing? Do you see him probing for offense right now? Do you see him using lateral movement and angle right now? Do you see him right now trying to pivot, doing anything with his feet? No. He's using reflexes and speed and a Mayweather like guard. That's it. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. Look at him. Can you imagine him standing in front of Gary Russell like this? He would be always turning off at angles, flickering that jab, all kind of speed. He will never. It just would be. I see a massacre coming. I see a massacre coming, man. I see a massacre coming, and y'all don't even know it. I see a massacre coming. He's not the real thing. Is a copy of Mayweather. You can look like Mayweather, but he do not have Mayweather brain.